Hello everybody, it is Dan Lags, and welcome back to part 3 of our traditional house Let's Build here on Minecraft Xbox One Edition. So guys, last episode we just continued to work on the front of the house, and we will do that this episode. We're going to do a little bit of roofing, and just go from there. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to grab some materials. I'm going to use some quartz stairs and slabs. Just to start here, I want to do a little bit of detailing over here. I'm just going to add a little bit of detail to this front balcony here, and then we'll get started on some of the roofing. So welcome back to the Let's Build, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I always appreciate you guys coming to watch, and we're going to try to make some progress today. I've noticed that I've kind of unintentionally made the first couple of videos like pretty short for my standards. They were like 18 or 19 minutes. I usually like to make my videos a little bit longer than that, so I'll try to make this one, you know, a little bit longer than that, just so we can be a little bit more productive. So that's kind of the plan for this episode, guys, and you know, we'll see how it goes. All right, so let's go ahead and just put these in real quick. I'm just gonna, you know, add a little bit of detail to this front balcony for now. I mean, we're not really, you know, into the detailing part yet, but even a subtle change like that makes a significant difference. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and continue where we left off over here. I said I need to do a little bit more planning, so I kind of, you know, at least I have an idea in my head of what I want to do. So hopefully we won't, you know, I won't epic fail, you know, trying to get this done. But over here I did a little bit of clearing. Obviously I did a pretty, you know, rat's ass job of clearing this over here, so I need to do a little bit better. I'm gonna, like, next, in between this episode and the next, I will just kind of clear out a bunch of space over here to put a driveway in and other things like that, maybe like a shed or something like that. And you know, I kind of wish I would have cleared out space over here instead and kind of moved the house over more, because it's a little bit harder to clear, you know, a mountain, like a big hill, than it is to clear just a little bit of space over here. So I wish I could just do the Patrick Star method and just take the house and push it somewhere else. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started, guys. All right, so I want to kind of bring back a design theme that I've been using a lot throughout this build. You know, something that has been working so far, so we'll continue it. So let's go and jump right into it. I actually need some slabs as well. So we've done this earlier where we kind of had the roof here, and then this roof kind of comes out from this one and then goes back down and would connect to the same lining of this one. So kind of like that, you know, triangle shaped looking thing. And we're going to kind of put the same kind of idea into play over here on just a little bit of a smaller scale. So I'm going to add that right there since I've been doing that. And let's see, how many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, that's fine because it lines up with that block anyway. So I'm going to take this out a few. Let's see, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 will be good. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, 8 is fine. All right, so right here I'm going to put a, let's see, what is this? Quartz slab, quartz thing, pillared quartz. Couldn't think of the name for a second. My brain just went dead on me. All right, so let's see. So I'm just going to try to get the whole front of the house done on this episode and kind of plan out the back. You know, if I can do a good job on the front of the house, the back of the house will kind of plan itself. So hopefully that'll come into play. And this window is going to be a little bit smaller than the other one. So we'll go like that. Let's add some sideways pillared quartz blocks right here. Let's place our upside down stairs with a slab in the middle and upside down stair. And then we will take this out, run it across, and then turn it. All right, so here's the plan. This is going to get a little bit complicated. This is going to be actually a pretty complicated roof design, I think. So I'm going to have to really buckle down for this one. Fasten your seatbelts if you're watching and following along or whatever. So I'm going to take some stone stairs, and I think I'm going to turn it here and kind of take it across. But we're going to add a twist to this. So let me see. How many blocks is this? Let's see. 1, 2. Well, we're going to have 1. So I'm thinking, should we make it like a square, kind of like 8 across here, and then another 8? So 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That seems like a plan. So let's do that. Let's put in our sandstone as well. Sandstone's grown on me. I all of a sudden like using it now. The city texture pack when I first came out, I really didn't like it, but for whatever reason, I've started to use it more, and I don't mind it as much, so I'm using it. It's not too bad for these kind of builds. And actually, what did I do here? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Wait, hold on. No, I know what I did wrong. This should be upside down stairs. We can put just a full block here. That's fine. And do that. And now I'm thinking about it. How do we do it over here? Oh, so these are like this. Okay, you know, I'm going to change that. I don't like that. I'm going to put a full block here and then have these go upside down. So that connects better there. Yeah, that's the better play. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna go from there. So now what I want to do is take this up. Wait a minute. Oh no, this needs to turn like that. Okay, there we go. I was getting confused. So this is gonna go up, and this is going to. We're gonna have the exact same like triangle format for the roofing on this side as well. So that's our plan right now. I think you know, if for anyone who struggles kind of building roofs in Minecraft, this video should help you, because I'm gonna try to make this roof, like, I'm gonna make a pretty complicated roof and try to make the explanation of it as simple as possible. So hopefully this will help, you know, those of you who are trying to make roofs, but you know, they always end up like unsymmetrical or like a weird shape. Hopefully I can help you out with that. All right, so there we go. We have our design here. So now if I did this right, this block here should line up with the block one over from the quartz. It actually does. So I did that right. I believe I did the same exact thing on this side. So this block here, the very center, like tallest point, the peak, I guess, lines up one block away from the edge on the one above, the one in front of it. So that worked out good both times. So I'm happy. Dan is happy. Let's keep on moving. So from here we just need to fill this in with some of this sandstone, and all this can be broken because it's not going to be there anymore. So we're just going to fill this in with sandstone real quick, just so you know it starts to get filled in more. And like I said last episode, guys, don't worry about any of the inside or anything like that. That'll all work itself out once the exterior has been planned out properly. So we'll start to put in a floor. What I like to do with traditional style houses is get the front of the house finished, get it to the way I like it, and then I can start to implement a floor plan and kind of figure out what I want to do on the inside and on the back. So that's the plan for this house as well. We're not changing the plan. I kind of have a pretty good little strategy of how I build these kind of houses. So it works most of the time. All right, so I'm thinking about putting a window in here, maybe like right here, just so I, you know, just to have another window. It'll probably be like a bathroom window or something like that. That's fine. Okay, now what? So this is gonna go across here. And I want to make like a fancy garage. Maybe that's not connected to the house. I might have like an archway that runs through here, and then like the garage will be over there. Maybe. We'll see. I don't want this to be a mansion, but I think that would be a cool thing to build. You know, fancy houses have where the garage isn't connected to it. You know what I mean? It's like its own building. Okay, so right here we're gonna have to do a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay, so now this is where it's gonna get a little bit tricky. And I'm thinking, this right here I don't think matters right now, but up here does. So what I want to do is I want to continue this roof, and I might need to get some swiftness out for this because this is going to take a second. I'm just going to start to connect everything, and everything's going to start to work itself out in terms of that. So roof here, we can get rid of these blocks now because we don't need them. We're going to take this roof up through here. And this is what I was kind of like thinking about at the end of last episode, but I wasn't exactly sure yet what I wanted to do. So, you know, I just needed a second to think about it, and I can't do that in the middle of the video because there'd be like this weird awkward silence that I don't want and that you guys don't want. So that's why, you know, I need to take a slight intermission. All right, so this will go across and it'll connect to here. And then over here is kind of the same exact thing, right? So this will just kind of go down. I'll just kind of do this as quickly as I can because I need to get to other things. And, you know, the roofing, super important, but it is a little bit tedious at times where you just kind of keep on following the pattern back and forth. And that's pretty much what you got to do with roofs. You know, they might look complicated, but it's really just a pattern. It's really all it is. So it's nothing more than that. All right, so we're going to have this kind of, whoops. We're going to have this go out, you know, however far it needs to go. We haven't decided that yet, so we're going to leave that alone. We'll come back to that in a minute. What we need to do is kind of just continue to fill this in. So we're going to take this up and around. And this, we don't know how far this is going to go yet, so we don't have to worry about this. Okay. So, again, up and around. And one thing I think we will run into that I shouldn't have too big of an issue. It shouldn't be that big of an issue, but it'll still be an issue. I'll be able to solve it with, you know, relative ease, but it's still kind of something that is a little bit of a conundrum. I'll show you guys in a second. Alright, so let's get this filled in and I can kind of explain what I'm saying here without being too cryptic. Alright, so, hold on, let me just get this, okay, that's fine. So right here you may notice, well, if I take this slab out, you know, this plane isn't at the same level as this one, so this turns here kind of like a little bit in front of this one, because this wall down here didn't end up being at the same point as this wall, which is fine. We can work around that, but that is something that I feel like if somebody ran into that on their build, they would not know what to do. So I will show you guys what I'm gonna do about that after we sleep. All right, moving along. I'm just trying to get this, trying to make as much progress as I can. So, all right, now what? Now what are we gonna do? Well, first thing I need to do is just try to just continue the design and not worrying about this problem just yet. So I'm gonna take it up a few. I'm not sure how many I'll take it up yet. That's just something I just need to eyeball, and I'll explain that in a second. So this will go up and around again. That'll just kind of continue. Not important right now. And this will kind of continue as well, like this. All right. So how many we have? We got 1, 2. I think I'll take it up like 2 more and make it like 4 blocks. I think that's a fair number. It doesn't matter. I can take it up as far as I want it to go, but still. Okay, so let's see here. One thing I do want to actually put in right now is I have to kind of mark off where it's going to come up on the other side. So let's just say it turns here, right? Because that makes sense, because this will just continue along like this. This roofing will continue like this. And that'll keep going all the way down. We don't need to fill that in right now, but you kind of get the idea, right? That roof will continue that way. So then this roof needs to start to turn here. That's where we need to turn it. And then this will help us at the top because we know where to stop on the other side. Okay, so this will go up and around. It's amazing how complicated little stairs placement in Minecraft can be. But it's fun. I like making complicated roofs because it makes the house look a little bit like more unique, It's not just like a standard like square roof, Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit more swiftness. We're gonna need that throughout since we gotta have a lot. We're gonna be placing a lot of blocks this episode. All right, so now the roof starts to turn here. You kind of understand what I'm saying? We finally have decided where the roof is gonna turn, and this is kind of what it's looking like right now, which is perfect. I am totally happy with that so far, but we need to add more. It's kind of got an awkward ending on this side. We need to change that. We're gonna have to do something about that, and I think I have kind of an idea of what I'm gonna do. So anyway, back to up here. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna take this up 1 more. And of course, we've decided that this is where it's gonna turn because it lines up with that down there. And so we're gonna turn this here. And it's gonna kind of go across to here and then turn again like this. Okay, so now it's gonna go down. All right. So now that's where I've decided I'm gonna cut it off. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna place some slabs, and these slabs are not gonna be permanent. Well, actually they will be, but they'll be a different kind of slab. Right now I'm just gonna put quartz so it's easy to identify. And then that's kind of where this is going to peak. This is gonna be the peak of the roof. So we're gonna break that. And that's where we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna break this a few blocks as well. So this is the established peak of the roof right here. It's not gonna go any higher. That's gonna be the tallest point on the house, right? So that's looking good. That's not. I wanted to make it a little bit higher above the point, this peak here. So it's like 4 or 5 blocks taller than that, which is perfect. Just so you can kind of distinguish where the top of the roof is and where the top of that peak is, which is perfect. So now over here is where we're gonna have to figure some things out. I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna turn it. And for the peak on this side, right? Let me give you an example. So we have this block here, and this kind of determines this pillar here kind of determines where we're gonna be turning this part of the roof. So let's just say I take a pillar. Let me say I run this down. I don't know, to like right here, picking up an egg in the process. And I've decided that is where the other pillar is going to be, right? That's going to be on the other side of the house. So if I turn this around like this, right? So I've decided that's where, the center is going to be. So now what I would do, right, if I want to find the center, if I want to find that the peak of this roofing, this part of the roof, I would just kind of, follow the pattern and turn it, like this, until I get all the way to the top. But since I've already decided that I'm going to put it right here, so let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've already decided that that's where the peak is going to be. So I don't even have to do this. You know, this is not even necessary. Again, that actually, I might have just ballparked that to be correct, but, you know, I'm not certain. So I'm going to break that. And the reason why I'm doing it from the top instead of, like, you know, dictating where the center is going to be based off the sides is because I want to have the center on both sides of the roof to be the same on that side of the house and on this side of the house. That way it's easier to kind of transition to building the back of the house. So we have this. So now what I can pretty much do is just kind of follow the pattern. And I'm not going to do this all right now because it's self-explanatory. Well, it is now that we've explained it. So now it's self-explanatory. And yeah, so you kind of just follow this design until it goes all the way down, and then you'll find your point that you need to place, you know, your pillar to kind of make the wall on the side of the house. So I might as well just keep on going since I'm only like 4 or 5 away. So I might as well just do this now. And this really helps to do it like this because you know, it really helps to figure out where you're gonna have the roof kind of start and begin in the back. So it's a good way to do it, I think. And obviously, you know, I was close with this ballpark kind of estimate on where I was gonna have that pillar, but you know, I was maybe a couple blocks off, which is no big deal. So we'll just finish this off real quick. We'll get some more swiftness out, and then we'll go from there. So, you know, like I said, the roof, these are the kind of houses I like to build because it's a challenge trying to make the roof symmetrical and look pretty. So I enjoy this, so it's fun. And hopefully you guys who like to do this are, you know, enjoying the video, or obviously if you're trying to figure out how to do stuff like this, hopefully I'm doing my best to teach you guys how to do it. So there we go. We have our point, right, where this pillar is now an official pillar, right, like that. And now, obviously, I can put a wall there. I can add some windows on it. I can, you know, extend this balcony if I want, or this porch if I want. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with over here. At least I know, you know, where the house closes off and where I can start building the back, right? So that's why we did it like that. Okay, so now over here is going to be a little bit trickier because we kind of have to, you know, work off of this side. And since we have this side done, that's important because it'll show us how to do it on this side as well. So I came 2 blocks down, right? Yeah, so the second stair down. So this one right here, I placed a slab on it. And I'm just going to take these slabs out. Again, this doesn't matter how far I take it out just yet. I just kind of have to figure out where I want to take it. So let me think about this for a second. So, if I want to, well, okay, there's a better way to do this. So this block right here, this stair lining, I want to continue that through. So let's kind of follow the line around. So it's going to be this block right here, kind of go around like this, and the stair will come across right here. And this is where we're going to add an extra wall to the building. I want to stick this out 1 block from this stair. So it's going to be 1 block further than that. So yeah, 1 block further. So that means that this block here is going to be a pillared quartz block. Actually, wait, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm counting that. I don't know. Maybe I didn't do that right. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. No, I think I did that right. I think I did. I think I need to add that again. But I was getting blinded by this because this isn't even on the right lining, I guess. Oh wait, or maybe this isn't. Oh no, neither of them are. It hasn't been established yet. What am I thinking? So this pillar will just be there for now. That's fine. It doesn't matter. And I need to keep that. I don't know why I broke that. That was a mistake. So I'll take this around. Yeah. So this right here is not, neither this pillar nor this stair lining is official. It's just to help us, you know, take the lining across. So it's gonna be there. So now I kind of just have to find that block up here. So it's right here. So I'll take this down like that, right? And then this is where it's going to help us. So again, this also, what I'm doing right here, is not going to be kept. This is going to be broken. All right. So we're going to take this all the way down. And this is just a way to plan it out. You know, you don't have to do it like this, but it's just an easier way to make sure it's perfectly lined up and you don't make a mistake. So this goes down, and we might actually have been 1 block off on this. Yeah, I think we were 1 block off. So actually, I think the pillar might be in the right spot. Yeah, the pillar's in the right spot. So that's good. At least we got that right. I mean, it didn't it was just luck, but still. So that'll go across there, right? And then this pillar, which is in the right spot, you know, unintentionally, will go there. And then this will get filled in with sandstone here. And this is going to be kind of like another wall to the house, just so that this side of the house doesn't look as weird. This will all look good, guys. Trust me. Okay, so now we have that in. It's looking good. Let me go back here. So we're looking. Sorry. So that's 1 block out from there. I might even take it 2 blocks out, but we'll leave it for 1 for now, just for the sake of the video. I can always change it later. I should change this episode to how to build a roof in Minecraft 101 with Dangeles, because it's part of the Let's Build, but it needs to be done. Figured I would make it educational. All right. So now all we have to do really is just kind of follow the pattern. And the great thing about this is, since we've already established where this is going to be, this block can actually kind of connect all the way around. Obviously, I'm not going to leave the roof like flat and bland on the back. I'm going to add more design to it, but just for the sake of, you know, making my, you know, continuing my theme of connecting everything, these blocks will connect perfectly right here. And this pillared quartz block can come down, this pillar, place that there. And then, since the roof is going to be the same exact size on both sides, all we have to do is just fill it in. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so we're going to take this, and, you know, this will just get filled in, right? So we can break that, we can break this. I might actually even just cut the video and just fill that in real quick, guys. So I'll do that real quick just to spare you guys of watching any more roof placement on this episode. So I'll fill that in real quick, and I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I went ahead and finished filling in the roof. So let's go ahead and check it out. So here's kind of like the, you know, unofficial kind of idea of what I want to do with the front of the house. Obviously, we need to add like some landscaping and add some trees, like a front pathway kind of leads to the driveway, which is going to be over here at some point. But as far as like the front of the house goes, this is looking pretty good. So we've got ourselves a pretty awesome start in this Let's Build through 3 episodes. Kind of have the front all figured out. So next time I come at you guys, I'm gonna continue, you know, putting in the floor plan. I might start to clean up some of this ugliness on the inside, and you know, start to work towards the back of the house, and, you know, mix in some landscaping in there as well. So glad I got the roof to look, you know, halfway decent. I was kind of worried that it was gonna turn out weird. But it worked out in the end, you know, just kind of following, you know, the basic idea of how I like to do these kind of roofs, and it kind of leads me to the promised land. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys maybe got a little bit better making roofs this episode. Hopefully, I mean, every roof is different, so it's hard to explain it doing one, but, you know, the whole methodology behind it, hopefully you guys kind of learned a little bit more about that if you didn't know how to do that already. And that's pretty much it, guys. So thanks for watching. It has been Dangeles. Give this video a like if you did enjoy it. I'll come back to you guys episode 4 in a few days. But until then, guys, have a good day, and peace out.